Somebody dropped their anise-seeds. You got what? Swap them? Okay. Yeah, I'll get the anise-seeds. There. Y'all cozy there? Go, boy. All right, gang, let's see what this baby's got. All right, here's the deal with this thing. You see how the windrows are, you see how it's making two little windrows? And the bottom middle is not getting turned over, and Guinea's concerned with that. So she's getting ready to stop, and we're getting ready to look this over. But what we actually come up with, spoiler alert here, is that there's green hay up underneath the bottom, and it's not getting where I stood right there, where I stepped in right there in the middle. That hay ain't getting flipped over. And Guinea don't like it. That's what she's getting ready to flip up here. Right there, look underneath there. Green. She's thinking, what is that? See, that's what she's digging up there. So they make like an attachment doodad. She priced it. It's like $1,500. And it's just, I think I could make something if I had just a couple rake tines and a cheap tractor cylinder. But that's what her issue is there. And also, so what? No, get down, doobie poopies. You get out of doobie poopies. Get back, doobie poopies. Doobie poopies. So she's going to have me to take the sides and pull the sides in to where it makes a single windrow to narrow down that section of green hay. But we still got it down to like I'd say about a 1 foot strip, or a little over a 1 foot strip. Maybe one little tine in the center, kicking it out before we bring it back could work. But my advice would be, if somebody's about to buy one of these doodads, to get to one of the doodads, you'll see it, you can get them with the rake tines in the center. And I think that would be kind of ideal because of the way the thing operates. Here she's going to make another pass, and we're getting back to the woods. Are up here Labor Day weekend. All of us come up here Saturday, or it's Saturday. All of us come up here this morning, and it rained again and again and again, and we couldn't make this work. this job since we moved in here.
This job has just been kicking us in the butt. Man, this rain's got to stop. Son of a biscuit. Everybody's like, man, I can't even. Mommy and Big Mama's on my butt. Me and Big Daddy's butt all the time. We can't hardly even put up with you guys. You all's a mess. Rain, man. Rains every day. Forever. All winter.
Through the pines. Look at the skid row. What are you gonna do with that? Got rain coming tomorrow. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? It's state. You gonna ruin that? No matter what it is, we ain't gonna ruin it. That ain't our company. So here we are. We're stuck. We got down off the side of the hill. You see the light through there. It just this job right down the middle. That side's steeper than Hades. This side's got steep, but not ridiculous steep. And most of the woods over here, almost 2/3 of the woods on this side and 1/3 of the woods on that side, but that's all chestnut oak, you know. And you know, white oak's still good right now. Of course, everything else is getting slammed because of tariffs, but it needs to happen. We've done this to ourselves, boys. Tariffs are gonna happen.
We're gonna have to do tariffs, or else I'm gonna have to learn Chinese, and I ain't that bright. I can't learn Chinese that quick. You know what I mean? Short term, gonna suck. Gonna suck for a little while. Hopefully, everybody reaches an agreement on stuff. I think they will. They're smarter than we are. But anyways, in our world here, what we're gonna have to do is Big Daddy start on this back air on the next yard to work the lesser steep. I told Big Daddy the only thing I said I think Bruce up to power. Bruce is doing great. All of a sudden, I don't want to brag on him and then he break down, but Bruce is doing great right now. At the rate it's leaking right now, I'd say it can go through about 5 gallons of hydraulic oil a month. I mean, we have got this thing that close to done.
So unless he blows something else up, there's a little, I got a seep. I got 2 seeps. I got one seep in here on this side and one seep, I think, in my swing hoses. And they don't show up till it gets hot at the end of the day. And radiator stopped up on the heat exchanger stopped up on the hydraulics. I cleaned them out. And it's doing better. Center section, bone dry. Look at that. Bone dry. There's a little bit of moisture in there, but some of that's from the mutter leaks. But it's dry, boys. No drips anywhere. Dry as a double bone. But
I don't know. So and I told Big Daddy, said we gotta have this daggone. I could do the steep stuff. I'm smart enough now to do this steep with Brutus, and I'm pretty proud of Brutus. I got on some steep the other day, and I'm pretty proud of him. But can't do her wet. You know, I don't have the experience. You know, you all down there, and old boy texted me earlier from Tennessee, so we cutting that stuff all the time. I said, well, I don't. You know, and I don't know all the tricks. I should probably go hang out with somebody on steep for a while and learn some of his tricks. But I'm not a dummy. But I mean, dry weather, if the ground's dry, it don't matter. You can screw up a little bit and you'll be fine. You know, but it's moist enough. The other day, I set some of my sticks across and stuff like that, and I still took a ride over the hill. So I need to get a little bit drier ground. So we're going to log this over here and let it dry a little bit. Hopefully it'll dry. Hopefully if Mother Nature will change. If not, we're pulling out. If it don't dry in the next, we'll get a week and a half. We got enough timber over here to work week and a half. If it don't dry out in a week and a half, we're pulling out. I'll have to come back in August, but I'm sure it'll finally straighten up. But it's one of them deals where, you know how weather in that one area gets just pounded, just rain all the time. That's where we just moved into that hole. And the problem is, the timber we got balled up elsewhere, it's in the same, it's getting pounded too. Everywhere you go, it's getting pounded, except for where we live. Right now, where we live, it's doing good. You know, but we ain't got, you know, we just got some timber bought up there, but it ain't the right timber to work with today's market, you know. So, I don't know, we'll see. Mill's got down to a week full of logs. It's just, we're getting kicked in the pants right now. We're doing okay, you know, we're doing okay, but I mean, we're starting to sandbag. We hadn't sandbagged, our mill hadn't sandbagged all spring. You hear people out of logs and everything else. And we ain't sandbagged at our mill all this season yet. Actually, she ramped up ours for a couple weeks there, and I was like, slow this son of a bucking flying umbrella down, driver. You know, till we get through the middle of June, we don't know what we got yet. Usually after the middle of June around here, it don't matter what it's doing. After the middle of June, there's enough healing power in Mother Nature where you don't, even if it's a wet year, you still get the logging caught up to the mill. But surely this stuff's gonna change soon. Global warming. It was all them crybabies are right about that stuff.